Hello, you beautiful individuals. I already released a video today, but I've been messing around with this video for a bit now, and I just wanted to release it. I don't know what it really is. I'm just kind of messing around in Universe Sandbox and also trying to show slash visualize the our world, the insignificance of it. Quite frankly, we basically the reason why I don't the reason why I find it so frustrating and maddening when people such as Ken Ham and Kent Hovind and others claim the world is only 6,000 years old. The universe is only 6,000 or whatever thousand years old. But yeah, so let's get started. Alright, so what we're going to do, we are going to get rid of that. We are going to go to Tools, because I'm a tool. And we're going to add first the moon. Boom. So, there's the moon. It's obviously pretty small. We can click on it, see all these interesting properties about it. This is a cool game if you haven't played it. The first one, which this is, you can get for next to nothing, along with the update or whatever. The second one, basically, it's not that expensive of a game, and it's really cool to mess around with. I mean, you can change all this and really cause some chaos, which I enjoy. But anyway, so yeah, that's the moon. It's pretty, that big white light we see up in the sky every night. And to see how big the Earth is, let's put it next to the moon. Like that. Obviously, significantly bigger. About, I don't know, what is it, 25,000 miles, roughly, in diameter? Circumference? I don't know. I'm not an expert. It's pretty big. The moon's obviously significantly smaller. But, here's the thing. That little blue circle, the sphere of water and land that I can zoom out and make just a tiny speck in the distance, the place we call home, place we've only ever known, it's tiny. As Carl Sagan so eloquently put it, the pale blue dot, because that's all we are. It's just dot, a speck. Not really, we're a speck in a speck, a speck in a speck in a speck. I mean, if you think, we have a relatively young star. It's not 6,000 years young. It's about 4.5 billion or so, whatever. And in our galaxy alone, the Milky Way, there is hundreds of billions of stars, and 5 times more of that or better in planets. 100 billion or so galaxies that we can see in the observable universe today. We're just nothing. And it's not even that we're nothing. It's that, boom, explosion. It's how can we think we are so important that we are needed for the universe to exist. It's just, I don't know. It's outlandish to me, quite frankly. I just don't understand how. Didn't I put still? I mean, fucking still. Ugh. Anyway, hold on. New one again. So that's why it makes me just so livid. It just doesn't. It's mind-boggling to me that these people can somehow look at all the evidence we have, which is a lot, quite frankly, and just go, but the Bible said this. It's crazy. Or whatever religious text they follow. Usually it's the Christians that kind of do it. But yeah, I just don't, I can't fathom it. But anyway, let's get something a little bigger in here to show how insignificant we really are. Let's start with Saturn. Yeah. So that's how big Saturn is. compared to the Earth. And Saturn's tiny. I don't know where its rings are. Where do its rings go? Alright, well, for some reason they didn't put its rings on it, which I don't comprehend why. Maybe I messed something up, but who cares? Let's keep adding. Let's go with Jupiter. Yeah. Jupiter's frickin' huge. I mean, it's massive. Look at that. That much bigger than Saturn. And then, to make them all look insignificant and puny, we put our sun. The thing that lets us live. Whew, it's bright. And look at that. Tiny. I mean, just absolutely tiny. Where's the Earth? Is it that little puny dot right there? It is. And look, there's the moon. I mean, nothing. Like, I can still see the sun, and all you see there is just tiny little shadows. And that's truly all we are. Tiny specks, shadows. Most likely, nobody out there even knows we exist, let alone a big god creature that created us all. And even if you go back and then say, okay, well, if science says what the science says is true, then didn't God create the Big Bang or the origins of everything? Well, maybe. It's easily possible. We don't know. We have no idea. I have plenty of theories. It's also easily possible that there's a bunch of universes and they're basically kind of like giant balloons in the whole system, and maybe when two of them contact, they essentially explode or pop, go back to a single point, and then that expands back out. I don't know. That's just another theory. There's endless theories. There's no reason, just like that preacher, just because you have this theory, to go out and yell in public and impose it on the world. That's what there's no reason for. So let's put Kepler next to the sun real quick, all right? Oh no, not Kepler. What's the big one? I can't remember what the big one is. Hold on. Wait, we're gonna look this up real quick. I'm gonna look it up in the video. How professional is that? I'm not even gonna edit this out. I'm just gonna keep talking so I can look it up in the video and leave everything in and make you stare at a non-moving screen while I do it. Yeah, because I suck. Okay, the biggest star apparently is Epsilon Pegasi? I don't know what that is. Let's see. Do we have Epsilon? Oh, I know Betelgeuse is big. That's a big one. All right, let's see Betelgeuse. Look at that. That's insane. I mean, it's unbelievable. Look how tiny our sun is. And look how big our sun is compared to our planet. Look, there's Earth. Puny little Earth. Massive sun. And then we got this big boy, Betelgeuse, that makes them look like absolutely nothing. And that's my main point. How can all of this have happened? Everything we see and observe with our eyes, with observational science, as Mr. Ham puts it. Even technically it's historical science, because when you're looking at a star, you're looking in the past. But that's beyond the point, if you're going by his definitions. How could all of this happen in 6,000 years? How could everything that's happened on Earth have happened in 6,000 years, let alone everything that's happened in the universe? It doesn't make sense. Anyway, before we go, let's see if we can find this Epsilon thingy. And yeah, I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. Get over it. Here, let's look it up. Epsilon Pegasi? No, it doesn't show up. There's these. I don't know what these are. Are these stars? And none of them say Pegasi. You know, it is the first one. Probably not that well updated. Doesn't matter. This, I'm sure, shows you more than enough how puny and insignificant we are. Like I said, we're a speck within a speck within a speck. Technically within a speck. I mean, we're nothing. Our galaxy is nothing. It's not even that big. It's ordinary. Our solar system is ordinary. We do have a fair amount of planets, but other than that, our sun isn't even ordinary. Well, I mean, it is kind of ordinary, actually, for a young star, but it's freaking tiny. Look at how puny that is. And then you got to think of things like black holes. Where's a black hole? Here, we'll put a black hole in here. There we go. Is that, no, it's galaxies. We'll put a galaxy there. Yeah, we'll do a galaxy. That'll be cool. Black holes. Here we go. So, black hole. Oh, that's a puny one. I figured, well, I guess they're not actually puny. They're just, yeah, never mind. Black hole's a bad visualization. Let's put the Milky Way. Yeah. That's how big the Milky Way is. And once again, it's puny. I mean, look at that. Betelgeuse is big, don't get me wrong. Like, it's taken me forever to zoom into this. But, compared to the Milky Way, which I can't even see. Oh, there it is. Look at that. It's nothing. I can't even... Wait, is that not it? Where did I put you, Milky Way? How do I lose a galaxy? How does that even make sense? Oh, yeah, that was it. There it is. Look at that. It's nothing. I mean, we're just, that's what I mean. Even if there is a God, how are we important to him? I don't know. It's just, in this weird world that we don't even consider every human important. We care about basically what's around us, most of us, and the few like Ken Ham and Ken Hovind, they don't even care about Christians, really. They only care about creationists. They don't even really care about them. They honestly care about people that don't believe what they believe and want to try to indoctrinate them from the time they're young. Like that preacher in my last video, the one on the train, he said something. I don't think I went that far in the video, but it was later on. Something about how he's worried about the children, and something like, would you let your 5, 6, 7-year-old make their own decisions? Yes. I mean, obviously it depends on what it's about. I mean, I'm not going to let them get hurt, but yeah, I let my 3-year-old make decisions. What do you mean? And that's the thing. They don't want you to make decisions. They don't want you to think. They don't want you to question. They want you to follow their worldview. Follow a book. When you can go out and see this evidence for yourself. You can get this video game. And yes, I understand it's a video game, but this is still at least a visualization, a way of looking at the sizes and vastness of our universe for yourself. I mean, remember, this is just our galaxy. One galaxy out of however many 100 billion. And our star, it's like, that's one of the bigger stars we've found. Betelgeuse. It's not the biggest, I guess, but it's one of the bigger ones. I know that. And we're nothing. I know this is an odd video. I guess, if any, I've had some comments and stuff, obviously, that I love, because I do love to argue. So I'm all about the, if you think I'm wrong, please tell me. I want you to. I do. Let's have a discussion. But yeah, I just wanted to, I guess, explain my worldview slightly, why I think the way I think, and why I ridicule the people such as Ken Ham and Ken Hovind. And that's the thing, like, even if you do believe the world is 6,000 years old, which is ridiculous, whatever, I don't care, but the moment you start lying to children, conning people out of money, because that's all it is for them, that's where that's what I don't like. That's where I can't do much to change the world. I'm only one person. But if I could change one other person's mind about not giving their time, money, and life to people such as Ken Ham and Ken Hovind, then I figure I'm doing alright. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please, like, comment, subscribe, all that. And until next time, people.